So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 14 of the Sheffield United Road to the Barclays Premier League. And we're kicking off this episode with a very difficult game up against Bristol City at their place. So if we need to be winning this game, we need to be on top form and no one needed to be having a bad day. So this is probably going to be the first episode of today, because as you guys know, I have got the new internet, so therefore I can upload videos more frequently and don't have to upload them at night, so they don't take 3-4 hours to upload, they only take half an hour. So a Porto video will be uploaded later on today, guys. So probably around about 2-3 o'clock today, a Porto video will be uploaded. But here we don't get off to a very good start as Michael Yates scores the goal in the 34th minute, and he's a player that I think he would be a good player if I could bring him into the squad. But I think he's a little bit, I don't really know, because I've really got Brandy, Nabry, and I've also got Jamie Murphy as well, so I've got some very good wingers, and then I've also got McFadzean as well, who is going to be the upcoming star. But here we do decide that we have to go on the counter, and here Ly Taylor does amazingly well to rob the ball and fire that one into the back of the net in the 61st minute. So it took quite a while to come back, but we did, as we never ever give up. So because we never give up, that is what you get for never giving up. So basically the moral is never give up whatever the scoreline is, because you can always come back. But Jose Baxter in the last 9 minutes was through on goal, should be scoring, but what a diabolical effort. He puts it past the post, and I was really gutted when he done that, because I thought he should be scoring left, right and centre from there, especially a player of his quality. But I suppose what can you get? But we then get the last chance of the game in the 90th minute. Serge Gnabry running down the wing, puts an absolutely delightful ball in the box. Baxter controls, Baxter finds the back of the net, so Baxter redeems himself for that earlier mess. And that one there was a harder goal to score than the one that he missed a few minutes ago. So it just proves that Baxter is the star. He has got some star quality, a lovely control, and then pretty much like a toe punt as he manages to get that one into the back of the net, which I was very pleased. And we ended up winning that game 2-1 away from home at Bradford City. So very pleased there that we went and done that after being 2-1 down. We then get a transfer offer from Michael Doyle. He is a 32-year-old, 63 rated, and I don't really want to sell him, but it's because he's been saying that he doesn't find it suits him here, because I don't really know why. He just says that it's not that he doesn't really enjoy football here. He says it's not like his home. He wants to try and finish his career somewhere else. So I said, fine, that's alright. We just have to sell you. But here we do have a pretty much an easy game up against Crew Alexander. So we have to try and win this game by quite a big margin, but that isn't going to be the easiest when we have our reserve squad out, mainly because we needed to rest everyone else. Everyone else was quite low on fitness, apart from Marlon King, surprisingly. So here we do actually have Fabian Brandy and Ryan or McFadzean. We do decide to go with, and we decide to go with who do we decide to go with up front? We decide to go with, I honestly can't remember, Chris Porter. That's right, the experienced striker. So therefore I believe he could be the one that could try and feed the ball through to Marlon King. But we do get up to a very good start here. Brandy deep possesses the ball, comes to Marlon King with an absolutely delightful shot there in the 8th minute, which brings him his 15th goal in all competitions. That's why I'm really going to struggle to find someone that is going to replace him. So in this transfer period, I am going to try and find someone to replace him. Well, I already know who that player is. I've already got him and I've already played some games with him, but you guys don't know who he is yet. But Chris Porter plays a lovely ball through to Marlon King. Marlon King was through on goal. They were catching him, but that doesn't matter because he decides to shoot from the edge of the box right into the top corner in the 14th minute and gets his 16th goal in all competitions. So he is just the man on form. So that's why I'm really going to be upset when he retires, because I really wish you could send him something saying, oh, please try not to stay at retirement, stay for another season, etc. But they haven't included that feature into the game. But McMahon plays the ball to Brandy down the wing. Brandy does amazing well, cuts back inside, plays a lovely ball in the box. It comes to McFadzean, and what a delightful header as he loops it overneath the Crew Alexander goalkeeper, and the lovely celebration there from McFadzean, and does a girly bow. So yeah, McFadzean, I believe, is going to be the player that is really going to be the next Serge Gnabry, etc. in my squad. But Marlon King, straight after kickoff, plays a lovely ball over the top to Doyle. Doyle does very well, but it's probably going to be his last game for the club. But he does amazingly well. Stop, come beside on his left foot and fire that one into the back of the net in the 45th minute. So we were now 4-0 up. We were absolutely beastly and feasting in this game. I couldn't believe how well we were playing, especially with our reserve squad out. But that just proves our reserve squad is not really a reserve squad, and our reserve squad could, in fact, win this league or try and challenge for it. But here, Lugano picks up the ball. Can Lugano pick up another goal to add to his tally? Of course he could. An absolutely beautiful goal from Lugano, and it's the first goal that Lugano has actually scored with his feet, surprisingly or not, because he normally scores from the head, even though he's a tiny little player. But he does very well, sprints away from the defender and has a wonderful shot into the bottom corner there, and I was very, very pleased for him there that he picks up a lovely goal. And here the game does finish, and we ended up winning that game 5-0. So a brilliant result there up against Crew Alexander, and I was very, very pleased that we ended up winning that one 5-0, and that's a good goal difference to add to our league table. And our next game was up against Charlton Athletic. So I personally like Charlton because I used to play for their academy. I don't play for their academy now because their academy, it wasn't that good, and because I played for the academy and their academy wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't that good, so I decided to leave. But then I moved to Spain, so I'm now playing for a team in Spain. But here, so like I said, Charlton is got a special place in my heart, but we still wanted to beat them, and we're going to have a pretty uphill challenge. But what I was surprised as well, Marlon King, the oldest player, has one of the best staminas. That is one heck of an achievement from Marlon King. But they do come through with Stevens here, and it looked like they were going to score. But a wonderful save from George Long there denies them from getting that there. But Murphy plays the ball to King. King plays the ball out wide to Serge Gnabry, and we were just playing some lovely first touch football as Gnabry runs down the wing. He does amazingly well, cuts back inside on his left foot, unleashes a shot, but unfortunately his shot was a little bit wild and it went just a bit wide from the post. But hopefully we could still regain the pressure that we were applying onto Charlton and get that goal. But Jose Baxter does very well, plays the ball through to Marlon King. Marlon King has a very good shot, but a very good save from the Charlton Athletic goalkeeper there, denies us from getting that, and he picks up the ball here in the 21st minute, and a very sloppy outplay from him, and we do very well from Marlon King to actually depossess the ball here. Marlon King should be scoring, but he does. I just got you there. I thought he was going to miss, but he didn't. A beautiful shot from Marlon King, and he is just completely on form. He's on fire. So Marlon King is the man on form. So that's why you can see from the title, man on form, because he is just absolutely incredible. He just can't stop scoring. He's a beautiful striker, and I'm really going to miss him dearly when he goes. But here, Murphy plays the ball into the box, and the one and only Marlon King gets up, and the one and only Marlon King finds the back of the net. And he has got 18 goals in all competitions. So this is basically the Marlon King episode. So was the last one. But this one is just even better because he was just miles on form. And I was extremely pleased for him to keep going and scoring these goals. But we have to try and find someone to replace him, and that is going to be our challenge. But Gnabry here runs down the wing in the last minutes of the game, cuts back inside on his left foot, tries the beautiful shot, but unfortunately it was a good save from the goalkeeper. Another good shot, but it hits the post, and they managed to get the ball clear. So we ended up winning this game 2-0 up against Charlton Athletic. So we're now actually going to be approaching the end of this episode. So please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget you can also follow me on Twitter. So Marlon King, the man in form. Thank you, bye bye.